What's up, gaming heroes, and welcome back to another awesome World of Warcraft video. In today's video, we're going to be looking at all the things you can do in patch 9.2, from unlocking Zereth Mortis to just getting involved in Mythic Plus or the Jailer's Gauntlet. There's some amazing stuff that you can be doing in patch 9.2, and we're going to take a look at it right now. Thank you as always to my wonderful patrons who continue to support the channel. You guys are amazing, and you're getting access to my wonderful guides on erosiumtv.com. But without further ado, let's get into the video. First is first. Upon logging in patch 9.2, you will need to do the intro campaign quest that leads to Zereth Mortis. You should get this as long as you've unlocked Korthia previously. You should just automatically get the campaign quest that will lead you into Zereth Mortis. Now, once you've done that first campaign quest, I'm trying to avoid giving you any spoilers. However, once you've done that, you need to then follow through the quests and unlock the full zone. You'll be doing quests with Firim, who is kindly there to help you out with unlocking all of the zone of Zereth Mortis. Follow the quests with Firim until you get to Haven, and when you get to Haven, you will unlock the Erebos Waystone. That will be your form of fast travel back to Erebos, and it will allow everyone else to come through the portal to Haven, and then you can get on with additional quests and additional campaign. Now make sure you update your add-ons, because with the new patch there's lots of add-ons that will naturally be going out of date. Zereth Mortis is a beautiful zone, and in Shadowlands this is like one of the only zones that hasn't been grey, dull, dark and dingy. It's been actually quite nice to see a bit of greenery, to see, oh, there's a pink plant there, oh how nice. You got plenty of time to do it, and hey, enjoy, maybe even enjoy trying to complete some of those more tricky puzzles. Just want to say a quick shout out to the wonderful add-on Tomcat Tours. That is such a useful add-on, I can't express to you. Tomcat Tours is really, really good, and they've updated it already, so all of the rares on there, all of the treasures and everything like that display straight away on your map, so you can automatically know when a rare is being attacked because it starts to flash red on your map, and you know you can head on over there to tag the mob and ideally get some of that lovely loot. It's a very good add-on. It was great in Korthia and it's great in Zereth Mortis. I highly suggest that you pick that one up. Now you're in Zereth Mortis and you're wondering what you should be doing. Well, you should really be doing the quests to unlock the Cipher Research Console. Just follow through the quest and eventually you will get to the Cipher Research Console. This is unfortunately and fortunately a heavily time-gated system, so you will need to log in every day to get more research done, and some of these will be multiple days, and you just need to make sure that you're always choosing your next form of research. And it is worth noting that some of these are really, really useful, so make sure you read through all of the various different ones and make sure you budget your research accordingly, because you know there is a limited amount of research that you can get all at once, so if you spend it all, then you might find yourself a bit bottlenecked later on when you're trying to research other stuff. So be very careful with what you so choose. You'll also get Pocopoc. He's a cute little guy who helps with puzzles, unlocking chests, and later when you've completed research, he may even be an almighty cute bodyguard. Bless him. Complete quests up to the point where you unlock daily quests, weekly quests, and world quests. This is where the grind really opens up for you to get that rep and get everything done. Now, it is worth noting when you've completed chapter 3 of the campaign, you will get the skip, which is really, really useful if you are planning to bring a bunch of alts or an army of alts like myself into Zereth Mortis and get it all done. I highly suggest getting the chapter 3 completed on one character before you actually come over to Zereth Mortis on any alts. Just save yourself the legwork. Seriously, just do it. You'll thank me later. It's time to go into the world, collect treasures, defeat rares, and continue to research the Cipher research console. I do have some advice for the research console, just in general from having, done it for the first day and a half. Make sure you focus on Cipher research, which potentially opens up more of the little zones in Zereth Mortis and unlocks more NPCs. This is going to potentially give you more quests and allow you to speedrun Zereth Mortis. When you've got the map open and you've done up to chapter 3 of the campaign, complete every yellow exclamation mark on the map that you see. This is really important because a lot of these will give you an achievement that will be required for flying in Zereth Mortis. Super important, and ignore them at your own peril, my dearest friends. Now, I would actually advise you open up achievements on your screen by pressing Y and check all of the gosh darn achievements that you might need to actually get flying for this achievement, because there are some super easy achievements to do and there are some super difficult, tricky achievements to do as well. It is designed to be available to everyone, casual players and hardcore players alike, so it shouldn't be too difficult, but it will be it is a little bit time gated, and you can get the first 5 achievements done, but you can't get any more done until you've completed the campaign chapter means to an end, which you'll get within ideally the first 2 weeks. Now you're aware of all of the various different achievements you might need for flying. Hey, you might even want to track those to make it a little bit easier. I would actually advise at this point to check out pressing Shift and J. This will open your adventurer's journal, and this will give you the opportunity to view all of the bosses in the next raid, and also even check out their mechanics, the powers that they cast, and even look at any of that fancy loot that you can get your mitts on the second the raid opens up. This is just generally something that I do as a raid leader as well, is just checking all of the bosses that I'm going to be fighting in the next raid and looking at what potential loot they drop. This is very useful just in general to players to get used to looking at that, especially if you don't want to go and watch any videos on the raid, you want to just read it up like that. Using that adventurer's journal is absolutely vital and gives you a really good understanding of mechanics. Oftentimes you can learn more from that than you can from just watching a video on the boss fights, so it's definitely worth doing both if you can. The Mythic Plus Season 3 starts on the 1st of March for NA servers and the 2nd of March for EU servers, so you're not quite getting the gear yet. However, this is kind of good actually, because it gives you a chance to complete Zereth Mortis, but also gives you a chance to complete the highest possible keystone that you can whilst it is Season 2. And what that will effectively do is give you the opportunity to get a higher mythic keystone when it comes to Season 3. Otherwise, if you don't get it done, you're going to have to start from fresh like everyone else does once again with a level 1 or level 2 or level 3 mythic keystone. May as well get a head start with that and start right from where you want to be. I personally pushed a plus 17 key this week, and I'm going to try and aim for a 20 by the end of the week as well. The Jailer's Gauntlet is now available as well, with a very fancy Morat mount. It actually looks really, really cool, but you must complete a level 4. This is extremely hard content, and it says you need a suggested item level of 272, which is bloomin' high if you ask me. I've managed to do a level 3, but as it stands, level 4 feels extremely difficult to complete, and the bosses really do hit you hard. It's not only that, they have so much health that you end up getting bottlenecked. You're trying to kill one boss, and then another one spawns, and another one spawns, and another one spawns, and then quickly you're fighting like 3 bosses. So that's where it can get a little bit difficult. It's really important that you take the most optimal powers, and maybe keep having a go at that until you get the most optimal powers, and you can try and win through that. So what are you most excited for in patch 9.2? Excited for the new raid maybe, or new PvP season, or like me, the new Mythic Plus season, and push those keys back to high keys once again? I'd love to hear about it in the comment section below. And there we have it, my dearest friends. I really hope that you found this video fun, useful, and exciting. If you did, please smash the like button and click subscribe. Without further ado, I'll see you later. This is Erosium, out.